Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel, Canada Immigration. We hope you're doing great. In this video, we're going to talk about what's going on with express entry draws. Second low CRS cutoffs explained. The landscape of express entry draws is undergoing significant changes, sparking curiosity and concern among prospective immigrants to Canada. Recent shifts include targeted draws for Canadian experience class candidates, a renewed focus on domestic and regional draws, and notably lower comprehensive ranking system cutoffs. These developments reflect the evolving priorities of Canadian immigration policy, aimed at addressing labor market needs and demographic challenges. Understanding these changes is crucial for anyone navigating the express entry system or planning to apply in the near future. If you are interested in this topic, to get all the information, pay attention and watch the video through to the end. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell for an upcoming video. So, without any further delay, let's jump into the video. If you any query, please contact us on Instagram and Gmail. The landscape of express entry draws is undergoing significant changes, sparking curiosity and concern among prospective immigrants to Canada. Recent shifts include targeted draws for Canadian experience class candidates, a renewed focus on domestic and regional draws, and notably lower comprehensive ranking system (CRS) cutoffs. These developments reflect the evolving priorities of Canadian immigration policy, aimed at addressing labor market needs and demographic challenges. Understanding these changes is crucial for anyone navigating the express entry system or planning to apply in the near future. And about last week, I was at the National Conference of Immigration and Citizenship in Halifax. I had the opportunity to engage in a brief, candid conversation with the Senior Director General for Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada. He provided some insights into the current state and future direction of express entry draws. If you any query, please contact us on Instagram and Gmail. Domestic draws, SEC-only draws, regional draws, delays and irregularities of draws, domestic draws. The Senior Director General highlighted the importance of domestic draws, which focus on candidates already residing in Canada, such as international students and temporary foreign workers. The rationale behind this focus is the desire to retain talent within the country, converting temporary residents into permanent ones. This strategy aims to address immediate labor market needs while providing a pathway to permanent residency for individuals who have already integrated into Canadian society. If you any query, please contact us on Instagram and Gmail. SEC-only draws. The conversation also touched upon the potential for Canadian experience class (CEC) only draws. These draws would specifically target individuals with Canadian work experience, making it easier for them to transition to permanent residency. The last time a SEC-only draw occurred was during the COVID-19 pandemic, with a remarkably low CRS cutoff of 75. While such a low cutoff is unlikely to be repeated, the possibility of future SEC-only draws remains, potentially with a lower CRS threshold than general draws. If you any query, please contact us on Instagram and Gmail. Regional draws. A significant focus of the IRCC's strategy is to encourage immigrants to settle in regions outside the major metropolitan areas like the Greater Toronto Area, GTA, and Greater Vancouver Area. The aim is to distribute the population more evenly across the country, supporting economic growth in less populated areas. This initiative is part of the broader regional immigration pilot programs, which could see draws targeted based on specific postal codes, study locations, or employment areas. Delays and irregularities of draws. One of the pressing issues discussed was the delay and irregularity in the frequency of express entry draws. These inconsistencies have caused anxiety among prospective immigrants, particularly those nearing the end of their work permits, such as post-graduation work permit holders. If you any query, please contact us on Instagram and Gmail. The Senior Director General explained that the timing and frequency of draws depend on several factors, including the number of people already landed in Canada, the processing timelines, and the annual quotas for new immigrants. The anxiety among prospective immigrants. As the year progresses, many prospective immigrants are anxious due to the uncertainty surrounding express entry draws. Social media is abuzz with concerns from individuals with high CRS scores, even those exceeding 1,000, who are worried about their chances of receiving an invitation to apply. This anxiety is compounded for those on the verge of their work permits expiring, as they need to apply for a bridging open work permit to extend their stay in Canada. The situation in educational institutions. The tension extends to students in various parts of Canada, including Prince Edward Island, British Columbia, and Brampton, Ontario. Many of these students are planning rallies to voice their concerns and demands. This atmosphere of uncertainty is reflective of the broader anxieties within the immigrant community. If you any query, please contact us on Instagram and Gmail. Insights from the Senior Director General. During our conversation with the Senior Director General of IRCC, several key insights emerged. Retention of domestic workers. The Minister has emphasized the importance of retaining domestic workers, including international students and temporary foreign workers. This focus aligns with the broader goal of converting temporary residents into permanent ones. Potential for SEC-only draws. There is a strong possibility of SEC-only draws being conducted towards the end of the year. These draws could have a lower CRS cutoff, offering a pathway to permanent residency for individuals with Canadian work experience. Exploration of regional draws. The IRCC is actively exploring the possibility of regional draws. This strategy aims to encourage immigrants to settle in less populated areas, supporting regional economic growth and development. Balancing landing numbers and quotas. The irregularity in draws is partly due to the need to balance landing numbers and quotas. The IRCC must ensure that the number of people landed in a particular year aligns with their annual targets and processing capacities. If you have any query, please contact us on Instagram and Gmail. The current state of Express Entry Pool. To understand the implications of these changes, it's important to look at the current state of the Express Entry Pool. The last draw on April 24, 2024, was a French-only draw, while the general draw on April 23 invited 2095 candidates with a cutoff score of 529. This high CRS cutoff reflects the competitive nature of the pool, which tends to see an influx of high-scoring candidates during gaps in draws. Predictions and future outlook. Based on the conversation with the Senior Director General and the current trends, here are some predictions. High CRS cutoffs in the short term. Due to the recent gap in draws, the CRS cutoffs are likely to remain high. A smaller number of invitations in subsequent draws could further push the cutoff scores higher. Potential for lower CRS cutoffs with regular draws. If the IRCC resumes regular draws, there is a possibility that the CRS cutoffs could decrease over time. This would depend on the number of invitations issued and the frequency of draws. If you have any query, please contact us on Instagram and Gmail. Importance of specific categories. General category candidates with CRS scores below 500 may find it challenging to receive ANITA. Focusing on specific categories such as SEC, French-speaking candidates, and those with job offers or provincial nominations could improve their chances. Strategies for prospective immigrants. Given the current landscape, prospective immigrants should consider the following strategies. Enhance CRS scores. Explore ways to improve your CRS score, such as gaining additional work experience, improving language proficiency, especially in French, and obtaining a job offer or provincial nomination. Focus on specific categories. Consider aligning your profile with specific categories that are more likely to receive invitations. For example, gaining Canadian work experience through the SEC or obtaining a job offer in a high-demand occupation. Stay informed and adapt. Keep up to date with the latest news and developments in Canadian immigration policy. Be prepared to adapt your plans based on changes in the express entry system and other immigration pathways. If you have any query, please contact us on Instagram and Gmail. Conclusion. The recent trends in express entry draws, with their emphasis on SEC candidates, domestic and regional considerations, and reduced CRS cutoffs, signify a dynamic shift in Canadian immigration strategy. These adjustments aim to fill specific labor market gaps, enhance regional diversity, and support economic growth for potential immigrants. Staying informed about these changes is essential to effectively strategize and improve their chances of receiving an invitation to apply. As Canada continues to adapt its immigration policies, the ability to navigate these evolving processes will be key to achieving successful immigration outcomes. The recent trends in express entry draws, with their emphasis on SEC candidates, domestic and regional considerations, and reduced CRS cutoffs, signify a dynamic shift in Canadian immigration strategy. These adjustments not only aim to fill specific labor market gaps but also enhance regional diversity and economic growth for potential immigrants. Staying informed about these changes is essential to effectively strategize and improve their chances of receiving an invitation to apply. As Canada continues to adapt its immigration policies, the ability to navigate these evolving processes will be key to achieving successful immigration outcomes. That is all for today. In this video, what are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully, the information is useful to you. See you later, in the next video. Till then, take care.